everyone. How are you tonight? I'd like to introduce myself. I am Johnnie Lynn-Letch. I am with Creative Designs by JL. So anyway, tonight I should be making a Mardi Gras wreath, but I am not. For tonight is 12th night. Tonight is basically we kick off Mardi Gras here in Louisiana on this night. I wish everybody a happy Mardi Gras. I guess Mardi Gras began, and due to the three wise men and the gifts, and to signify and kick off Mardi Gras here in my area, which is in New Orleans, Louisiana. Let's pull the camera down and I'm going to show you what we have. So tonight, this is what we're making. We are going to be using the burlap mesh as well as this blue metallic deco mesh. And right here I have a blue or turquoise linen and the turquoise leopard print. And on the bottom I have the brown linen ribbon and the leopard print ribbon here. Okay, but the reason this is done like this, y'all, is I went ahead and I took a picture. But I want to show you how I do my wreath frames when I make them myself. So real quick, let me show you. What you're going to do is I come in underneath right here, and I come in by the second and inside ring. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rings right here. Okay. So I call this the inside ring and then the outside here. So all I'm going to do is go underneath the second and the first ring here by this crossbar right here. And I'm going to come in and I am going to twist. But let me show you what I'm going to do so this doesn't slide around. I am going to bring this one underneath this crossbar right here. Just like this. And I'm going to twist again just to make sure that this chenille stem is in nice and tight. Now we have 12 twist ties on the first and second. We have 1 and 1 on the third and fourth. So all together we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 12 on the crossbar. So, and then on the second and third, what I do right here, that's on the second and third, I go in between the two crossbars in the center, and I come around like so. And I am going to really do this tight because I don't want, you can see it being bent in, and I'm going to twist nice and tight, just like so, like that. So now, all together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 on the crossbars and 6 in the middle ones. So that's 18, just like you would any normal wreath, okay? Now, what I did here is I cut my burlap mesh, and my burlap mesh came from you can get, well, mine came from Sims, my wholesaler, but you can get it from the Reshop, Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, General Wholesale. These are all places you do not need a wholesale license. Now this is cut approximately 24 inches. And what I'm going to do is I am going to put the burlap mesh right here on the inside and outside crossbars, just like this. Okay? So let's go ahead and get this inside done first. All right, and I have my ribbon tails. My ribbon tails are cut at 13 inches. All right. Now this ribbon, you can get the brown ribbon I did get from my wholesaler, and this ribbon it's just a leopard print. Check all those other places: the Reshop, Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, General Wholesale. All of these places usually do carry the leopard print and the brown ribbon. Now, when you're going to buy your ribbon, y'all, let me explain something. I would always try, I love linen ribbon. I think linen is probably my favorite ribbon to buy, okay? That is my favorite. I like the way it handles. It keeps its shape better than most of the ribbons. Now, a lot of ribbons are poly, which is fine, no problem. So let's kind of do a recap on what we have here so that you can follow through. We have the mesh. All the mesh is cut at 24 inches, okay? Now, and this is what we call ribbon tails right here. All the ribbon tails are cut at 13 inches, okay? All of them are cut at 13 inches. Now, let me show you what I'm going to do with this wreath real quick. With this wreath, I am going to bring the fatter tail, the 2.5 inch, up like this, and I am going to just bring the thinner ribbon right here. And I'm going to sort of make them like little flying birds, okay? That's what I want to do. I want to make them look like little birds, okay? Now, all I'm doing is going to the inside first on this wreath, and then I'll move to the outside, the middle and the outside. And now, what we're doing on the third and the fourth rim of the wreath, I am just adding the blue to this wreath just to give it a little bit more pop of the blue, okay? Because I just want a little pop of that blue, a little bit more pop. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that just to make it stand out a little bit, okay? Don't you? I love burlap ribbon. I really do. There you go. I haven't decided. I didn't take it out. But what I may add to this, I have some blue and brown tubing. And I may add blue and brown tubing to this. But I'll do it after the live tonight. Tonight is a short live. I don't want to keep you, but you can add to your wreath. You can either add, if you have it, you can add, oops, did it wrong. You can add, if you have some, what would be really cute, if you have some leopard print on the, balls, that would be cute. Or I'll tell you what else you could put on here. What are those things called? I can't think of it. They make rope out. The jute balls you can put on here. That would be cute. They have a lot of things that you could add to this. That would be really cute. Oh, and if you didn't know what we're putting on the wreath tonight, look what I have. I have this cute truck sign. Yes. Very cute truck sign. So what we're doing now is we're putting the burlap on all the twist ties on the crossbars. So that's 12. So you're going to have 12 of the burlap mesh cut at 24 inches. And we're going to have 6 of the blue that are going in the middle, cut at 24 inches. So, usually tonight, well, it was kind of hard. What we did growing up as kids, 12th night, well, tonight is a Tuesday night. When I was a teenager, what we would do, our parties would start like this weekend. And as a teenager, what we would do, someone would throw the first party, okay? And whomever my date was king. If I decided to throw the first king cake party, we would have what is known as a king cake party. And so then we would cut a king cake at the end of the party, and whoever got the baby had to give the next party the next weekend. And this would go on every weekend. Yes, we teenagers would have parties every weekend. Now, if you already had a party, you wouldn't take a piece of king cake, I can tell you. Now, I get we had big parties, y'all. I mean, there were a lot of kids. It was a lot of fun. I had fun growing up. I mean, my parents were really good. Of course, there were 4 girls, so we had a lot of parties, I can tell you that. But we all kind of worked out. You know, we were all different ages. My oldest sister was 6 years older than me, and my other sister was now I'm going to put the middle ones in now, and let me show you what I'm going to do with the middle ones first. Okay. I'm going to show you a different way, because you know how you have some mesh that kind of frays a little bit? Well, I'm going to show you one of the ways that you can do it to where it doesn't fray that much. Okay? All right, here you go. I am going to fold this over like this, and then come around and I'm going to fold it over like this. And then I'm going to flip it over. Let me make sure it's kind of even. Make sure it's even. So I want to get an even thing. And I'm going to flip it over. Just like so. And then I'm going to come around and I'm going to ruffle right up the center. And I'm going to stick this right in the middle. Right here. On the second and third rung in the center. Just like so. Now, ribbons will not go in on this blue mesh that's on the second and third rung. The only one that's going to get the ribbon are the ones that are on the crossbars of the wreath. All right, there you go. Make like a little bow. Okay, we'll go and continue, and we'll put that in on the second and third row. Okay, we're going to go like this, fold it in half, just like so, bring it over. And this kind of, when you have, you know, some meshes tend to want to fray a little bit more than the others. And this sort of, I find, I've tried it out, and I find it just kind of helps keeping the fraying down some. It kind of makes it a little bit neater. Now, you could make this, if your mesh is thinner than what you prefer, I would suggest you could go longer. I was going to cut this at 30 inches, but then I said, no, I'm not going to go 30 inches on it, because I just want it as an accent. I didn't want it as a, you know, to be too, whatever. I can't even think of what I want to say tonight. All right, just like this. I like this. Okay. There we go. Let's get this around like so. Let me get my little things, because once I'm done with the center, I don't need the pipe cleaners in these. I don't know. I don't want to cut it yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. It all depends. When in doubt, just wait. Okay. This blue mesh tends to really be prickly. Alrighty. So once again, fold in half. Over. Okie doke. So anyway, so we had a lot of parties growing up during Mardi Gras. A lot of fun. We had stuff to do, and, you know, we knew that we were at people's houses, and our parents knew we were safe, and so we had a good time. And so really, I mean, Mardi Gras, it's not that far. It was not that far from Mardi Gras. And so we had, now there were weekends sometimes somebody would back out and wouldn't have a party, but that's okay. That happens, you know, you know, things happen. All my mother would say, when if I didn't kick off the Mardi Gras season, I can remember my mother, you better not come home with that baby. Now, let me explain. They usually put a baby in a king cake. And that baby, whoever got the little baby is who had to have the next party. So it was just a little plastic baby that we had in the cake. So in this, as long as I can remember, that, you know, we have celebrated Mardi Gras with king cakes and everything. And oh man, I tell you what, if y'all haven't had a king cake yet, they are so good. I think still today, now they make them now, they make them filled and everything else, but I have to admit, I think one of my favorite king cakes, y'all, really, is just the plain king cake. Oh, and you know who used to make the king cakes? Was Mackenzie's Bakery. They had the best king cake. Oh, I sure miss, as we say in New Orleans, ain't there no more. Mackenzie's made the best king cake. But we have now, they have a lot of people who make them that have excellent king cakes in our area. We have apple filled, they're raspberry filled. Oh, I tell you, I think one of my favorite ones is the Bavarian cream. I do like the Bavarian cream filled king cake, and I do like the strawberry king cake. And there's the apple. So, I mean, they fill them. They are good. Up north, if you're from the up north area, y'all, you may have heard of Kringle. Well, this is on the lines of a Kringle, but not really. What a Kringle is, y'all, is a very fine pastry. Our king cakes are more of a cake. It's more of a drier cake, I guess you would say. and it has cinnamon sugar swirl through it. It is so good, y'all. It is to die for. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm going in and I'm putting, I finished all the blue on the second and third rung, and now I'm going in and I'm putting the burlap ribbon on the third and fourth outer rings. And I am going to go ahead and place my ribbon in, and we're going to get this in like so. Okay. It's coming around. It's starting to look pretty, I think. You see, I think this is going to be perfect. I like just the little spot of blue in there better than going alternating it blue, red, blue, beige, blue, because it's actually the blue is a much thinner texture than the burlap. I like the thickness of the burlap, and I like the way the burlap, yes, the blue brings out the blue in the ribbon, and I just wanted a touch of that, whereas the burlap really brings out the truck as well. So, all right, bring this in, and it's cut at 13 inches. Now, unfortunately, because of the virus, we do not have Mardi Gras this year. Oh, it's hard to believe that it's going to be, whew. Let's see, this all started, it'll be a year from now, I guess in March, really, is when everybody started really getting it. It's hard to believe it's been a year. It's been one heck of a year, huh, gang? One heck of a year. Who'd have thought, huh, that we'd see this in our lifetime? Sure has changed our way of life in many ways, but hopefully we can get back to our way of life. It may not be exactly the same, but hopefully with all of this, we've learned better, what can I say? Health care, washing hands and stuff like that. The only thing I missed, y'all, so much is I'm a hugger. I am definitely a hugger. I just want a hug, y'all. I love a good hug. You know, I think people need that in their lives. You know, face to face, talking together, being together. We need that in our lives. I'm a hugger, and I just think that we need that. Not, you know, mentally. We're social. I mean, we're a social type of mammal, animal, whatever you want to call us. Okay. There you go. All right, we're almost there, gang. Almost there. All right. So, Okie dokie. How's this? Isn't this cute? I love these colors. This blue, you know, everywhere. I tell you what, blue is in this year, y'all. It is really a big color. And I tell you, this leopard print, I've got news for y'all. It's here to stay. It'll be here for Christmas. It's going to be here, so be prepared. You're going to see it everywhere, gang. Okie dokie. I think I have it all. Let's make sure. Let me make sure. Nope, I got one left. Okie dokie. Thought I had counted it, and I see my other tails over here. So, recap. Cut 24 inches, your burlap mesh and your blue mesh, all cut at 24 inches. You can purchase this either at Craft Outlet, the Wreath Shop, General Wholesale, Deco Exchange, all of these places. You do not need a wholesale license, okay? All right. And let's put this on. Ah, I see what I did. I mixed it up right here. I thought there was something wrong. Let me take this out. Scrunch it again. Stick this one in here. I thought there was something funny, and it was right there. There you go. 1. Now, 2, 3. There you go. And then let's put the blue down here. I was wondering why I had an odd number, and now I see I put 2 together up there. Okie dokie. Squunch it and birdie it. Okie doke. Oh, yes, I like this, gang. I definitely like this. All right, let me go ahead and clip these center ones real quick in the middle. What I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm going to tuck in right here where the blue mesh is. I'm going in and I'm going to cut the chenille stems or pipe cleaners, whatever you want it. Now, I like to ensure that these twist ties are really twisted well, because you don't want your mesh to come out. We got all the center ones just about cut. All right. And let me get my scissors. So I like to kind of get any of my frays, and I see a fray and it's driving me nuts. There you go. Okay. Alrighty. See one of the little fray. I like to get them while I see them. Okay, now tuck that in. Let's go like this. Now, what we can do is let's get the sign on first. Let's get our truck on. Okie doke. Get it through the mesh. Right here. just like so. And what I'm doing is I'm feeling, trying to get this through the mesh. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but that's the only way I can. Okay. All right, let's flip this over. And I don't want it here. I want it on a crossbar is where I want it. I should have done it here. Because I want to be able to attach it on this crossbar here. I want to be able to attach it to the crossbar, the front of the truck. So I have that bar to attach it to and give it a little bit more stability. Alrighty, let's flip it over and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how I want it over, between the crossbars right here? Here's the crossbar. And I want to be able to attach it right here. Doesn't, just like so. So it's on the crossbar. Let's see where it's at. Just like so. Okay. Bring it around just like this. Okay. And I just kind of want to stable it. Bring it around. Okay. Don't need all that wire. Always cut off. Okay, just like so. And make sure that your wire points to the inside of the wreath, okay? Now, I have this over here, and we are going to bring this and attach this over here on this crossbar. There you go. And okie doke. Let's go through here. Just like so. Bring that through. I have lost both those needles. Can you believe that? Don't ask me how. Get another one. They're probably on the floor. I felt, yeah, here they are. They're both on the floor. Okay. Let me get this other one. Alrighty. Okay. Like so. Alrighty. Yes. Okie dokie. Through. Flip it over. Okay, I'm over the crossbar, as you can see. Go ahead, I want to bring it right here. There you go. Alrighty. Attach the sign here. Okay. All righty. Okey-doke. Like so. Okay. Now, what I was thinking of doing, but I do have a nice bow that I did make. Let's see what we're going to do with this bow. I made this bow here. And I thought we'd put this bow right about, where do you think? I think down here. I think it'd be pretty down here. Let's go ahead and put it at the bottom. Or do you want it at the top? We can either go the bottom or the top. Let's see. I want it at the bottom. I never put one at the bottom. We're going to put it at the bottom. Okay? And then we're going to put some faux bows up at the top. How's that? I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to come around like this. Bring this through. Attach the bow. Okay, just like this. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, round like so, and we have it here. Oh, I love this. All right. Okay, now, let's go ahead and let's kind of kick this up a little bit up at the top, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to put a few little faux bows in here. And let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to take it right here, and all we're going to do is come around. Let's see how long this is going to be. Let's try 16 inches. 1, 2, let's see how many inches that's going to be. Let's see. Okay, let's see how long this is. Okay, let me cut it and see exactly how long we're going to use it. We're going to go 18 inches. How's that? Let's do 18 inches. Okay. And what I'm going to do is wherever there is a blue ribbon, I'm going to make a blue little faux bow. And all I'm going to do is come around like so and come around like so. And I'm going to put it in here and put it, untwist the twist tie and stick it in here with the just like so. See? There you go. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? And let's cut that off. You can either do that or you can put deco tubing, whichever you prefer. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. We could do the deco tubing. Let me get some brown deco tubing real quick. What we're going to do. Which one you prefer. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do. All right. Do it just like this. And we'll see what we're going to do. Get a little bit bigger. All right, let's take this off. If you don't like that, what we can do is we can come around, which I think I might like. I think we're going to put the deco tubing around all the ribbons. That's what we're going to do. We are going to do the deco tubing. How's that? What do you think? Yes, I think this is going to be perfect. All righty, so we have our wreath. We're going to put the deco tubing in it just like so. I got to find more of my blue. And this will be your wreath tonight with the deco tubing and all of the burlap, not in the blue, okay? It'll just go in the burlap. So here is your ribbon for the night, your wreath for the night. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't want to keep you on too long. Y'all take care. And let me raise you up real quick. I can tell you it's getting colder out there because I can feel it in my bones, as my mother would say. All right, y'all. I thank you. Y'all have a great night and a great 12th night. Take care and God bless. And I'll see you later.